Hello again, everybody. This is Simon from Richmond, with Simon Richmond Bowling. Now we're going to do some ball reviews of what I have in my arsenal right now. All the way from my vault up to my strongest ball. Guys, ready for that? Yeah, I should have organized myself a bit better. Okay, everyone. First ball going down the lanes is my Volt Global 900. If you were watching the video earlier, you would have seen this ball go down the lane. But this time, we're just going to go from board 1 all the way over to the right. All the way over to the left. So you can see what the ball does and so forth. Alrighty, let's get started then. Also, I'm going to put on some of my bowling tape. My arm is hurting from earlier. It's the K-Motion tape I bought here at the Pro Shop. Very nice people at this Pro Shop here in Plano Super Bowl. It's my bowling alley I like a lot. They've had some pros come out of here as well. And they've hosted some pro events. And so forth. There's one Pacific pro who is my coach. His name is Arturo. Happy to help anybody. So he's away on tournaments right now, but hey. But let's get this going. We are playing on 2 lanes, so I'm used to doing this. Good exercise as well. Good practice. So now, we're going to be moving up to the second arrow. And let's see what the ball does down the lane. Keep my hand behind the ball, straight up and down. So you just want to read the pattern a lot better. Ooh. The ball seems to be getting a lot more round, a lot more loopy right now. So we're going to move the board board left. And we're going to go a bit more in the middle of the lane now. But we're going to keep our hand position the same position. Staying rolly. Until I flat 10. Alrighty, let's see. There you go. So that was me being flat and rolly. And continue doing that until I have to start getting around the ball. And as I said earlier, you'll know what I'll show you what I mean going around the ball. Alrighty. Moving over an arrow now. We're on arrow 3. Still keeping it flat, rolly position. Keeping it square. Now you see it got a little lazy down there. So we're going to start getting around it slightly now. I'm going to start getting rolly with my hand. So we can knock out those 4 pins. But we're still staying in the middle of the lane. So I'm going straight underneath the ball. We're going to move my hand down. So now we're rolling. I must admit I'm not bowling pretty good right now, but still. We're just trying to see what the ball does down the lane right now. This one was my pin down. Say about -5 inches. Keeping the rolly hand position. We're going to move to the middle of the lane now. So we're going to move from the middle. We're going to move like 5 left. Open up those angles a bit now. No one in the middle. There's the flat 10. Okay. There's the flat 10. Now we're going to start getting around the ball. Got it. We're going to move where we were. Now we're going to start getting around the ball. A little too handy there, but we're trying to see the rotation it has. So now we're going to move from, I'd say about 20. We're going to move 2 more left. Keeping that rolly release, well, keeping that hand around the ball. We're going to release it with that nice cup release. Alrighty. Now, we're going to go way left, and we're going to aim a bit more in the middle. All we're trying to see here is the ball rotation. Oh! You see, that ball's just starting to just lay off weird. Alrighty. Found the correct lane as well, it might help. We're gonna try that same shot, same spot, same rotation and everything. So we're now around the ball, keeping those angles nice and open. There you go. Now, as you saw, it struggled there. This ball is better for a mid laning when I put some more rotation on it. Let's knock out this spare. Hook stop. Alrighty, now we're gonna go to the left side. We're gonna go right up. We're on the left side now. We're aboard 15. Let's see what this ball can do from all the way over here. Ooh. That's okay. I didn't expect to do much from over there. Let's pick up this spare. Okay, we're gonna go around the cup now. Don't do this early in the game. You gonna come back? No. That boy is not gonna come back from the line there. Alrighty. We're gonna go through all these swiftly and quickly here. Next ball we're going to is the Axiom. Mine close to PAP ball, about 3-inch pin, I'd say. Now this ball doesn't like to go round the lane as much, but we're going to start, like we started with the other ball, straight up the lane. Keeping our hand flat and just straight. That looked good. It liked that spot, it came back nice and smoothly. Alrighty. Now we're going to move to the second arrow. Same release, straight up the ball. And see what it does. Ooh. That was me. Let's do the same thing and pick up the spare. Spares win games, folks. There you go. Alrighty. Moving on. Still with the Axiom. We're now playing inside the lane a bit. We're going up 5. Still no rotation. Just right up 5. I was right up 5. And you sort of left me a weird split. Let's try for it. I want to get a better shot there. Still playing up 3. This ball is very strong going up the middle of the lane here. Alrighty. Same shot. Up 3. But we're going to put some rotation on it. Alrighty. See how much hook it had at the end in the middle there? That Axiom is good for like situations when I'm kind of stuck against a wall. Like the edges have all dried up. This ball is good for that kind of situation. But he does not like that shot. So now we're going to go left with this ball. We're now going to go up the middle. So keeping that rolling hand position. So from here, we go down on the fingers, keeping it rolly. That look better. Okay, now we're moving, going from the middle to 10. You're going to number 3 on the left, so we're going a bit more inside the lane again. Let's see what happens. That looked good. So you see how it flowed down it fell down the pattern. Unfortunately, that ball will not go around the lane like most of my others will. But still, it's a good ball to have when you're kind of stuck in a hard spot. Especially in tournaments. Not only all the stuff is hooking, nothing's on the sides, this is the ball I will go to. My Axiom. Come back. Now we're going to go to a ball you didn't see go down the lane earlier. We're going to go into my IQ. My IQ, my first pearl ball I have. My IQ pearl. One that loves these lanes. We're going to do the same thing again. Starting from the first arrow and make our way across. Just get everything squared up. And go. And you see, that ball likes to read a lot better. It's smoother up the lane. Pin's a little longer than my other stuff. It's a bit of a tall pin, about 5-inch pin. So it's designed to hook at the end with a whip. But still controllable. Now we're going to go up. Second arrow. Same thing. Four pin. The nasty 4 pin. Still keeping that straight up the back position. Staying in the middle. Actually, we're going to move the board left because we're going to go up 3 now. So keep everything shut down. Up 3. Brookie. We'll take him when we can get him. So now we're going to go up the middle. So now we're going to open up a little bit more. Going to go up the middle lane now. Again, we'll take the brookies when we can get them. But you see it gets down the pattern and it reads it. Quick pop at the end. So now, we are going through third on the left. So the ball's going to have to travel. Let's see what happens. Oh, off. Okay, went a bit right off my hand. Fix that problem. Fix that, we're going to go way left. Open up a bit more. We're going to take a step to the left. Put it right through the same spot. Just like that. See how the ball popped? at the end there. So now, we are going to go through second arrow on the left. So again, we're going to have to step left, open up, but keep it slow. Up the second. It didn't get there. It looked good though. Pick up this bad boy. So now we're going to pop around the lane. See the way it flowed down the pattern? Hit that end and it hit right where it was supposed to. So now, let's go to the cap. I'm going to put it over the first arrow. No way coming back. Let's try that again. Now from here, we're going to get around the ball a bit. So from here, we're now going to get around and tilt it a bit. See what happens. As I figured. Alrighty, moving on up in my arsenal here. This one is one of my ASIMs. What's it? Omega Crux from Storm. You probably can tell I'm a Storm Global type of person. This ball though is a big pop ball. I expect it to go straight across the fight, or right across the face here. Let me see if I'm right. Right across the face. Because that ball has a lot more of an engine to it. So we're going to immediately go right to the left. Look at how strong this ball is. So from the middle, and you go right to the end, and we go right to the third arrow on the left. Same release, keeping it flat and up and down on the ball, and we're going to release it. So where are we standing before? Just regular, straight up the back release. That ball is good to go around the lane a lot more, especially when I need to kick at the end. We shall see that in a bit. But now we're going to move in, playing inside the lane a bit. Going up the middle now, so the ball's got to head to the end. It's not going to be easy with this ball. Let's see what happens. That's not what I was aiming for. But we did 10 pin. So So now we start getting around it a bit. So we're right here. We're going to start from here. We're going to put my fingers down the ball and release. See if we can take out that 10 pin. We did. But that ball's too strong to be on that spot. Okay. Kinda, sorta. Thought that was gonna happen. Alrighty. Now we're gonna move left. Again. But we're gonna aim right between the middle and the first arrow on the right, rotating down on the ball. Right there. But we are going to go left. Now we're going to go way left. We're standing on the first arrow on the left side. We're still rotating around the ball. And we're going to see if we can hit to the pocket. Let's go. That's good. That's what I mean. That ball likes to pop at the end of the lane. So my stronger acing balls I have in my arsenal. And if you're wondering what the thing on my arm is, it's just an arm brace. I use it to stop my hand from ripping. I have a bad habit of doing that. And I have one of the tape underneath it to keep my arm from hurting. Now, same spot. We're actually now going to go a bit more around the lane here. Out a bit further. Alrighty, try that again. If you're curious about what this pin position is, it's in a strong, say about 5-inch pin. Keeping it rolling. Now, we're going to see if this ball comes back from the side. Let's see what happens. It wants to. See how much push that ball has down the lane? Right there, I have my hand underneath it, to the side and under. So I released it like that. So the ball had a lot more revolutions to it. But that is one of my stronger bowling balls in my bag. The next one is my strongest ball. It's from Columbia 900, or Global 900, excuse me. Global 900, the Volatility. It's my strongest ball I have in my arsenal. So we can, I assume this one's going to just go right across the face. See if I am right. Literally, right across the face. So again, we're going to be moving pretty quick with this ball. So we're going to move about 5, 10, 15. We're going to move about 20 over. So we are now on arrow 20. But we don't keep our hand underneath the ball, straight up and down. That's what that ball likes to do. It likes to hit that spot and come back. That's a good spot for that bowling ball. It's very good like when the lanes are kind of burnt out. It's very good for that. And also it's a good first ball to play on some lane conditions. So you know what the heck the lane's doing if you have the room to use this ball. But again, keeping that hand underneath the ball, straight up and down on it. Just what that ball does. It hits the spot and it comes back with some power to it, as you saw. One of my favorite balls in my bag right now, next to my vault. So, now, see if we can click up this spare with this thing. Nope. Didn't think so. The energy in that ball is very strong. So from there, we're going to move another 5 to the left. And we're going to aim right between 10 and 15 on the right. Keeping that ball up and down on my hand. I had to get around it yet. See if we can get the spot. As you see, that ball likes to come off strong. So we power out that. Here's when I said versatility comes into play. We're now way left, keeping that hand on the bottom of the ball. And we're going to focus on board between 5 and 10. Just like that. That's where we're going to be aiming for that ball. So let's see if this ball can come back around the lane from way over here, shall we? Still keeping it straight up and down. It did not want to come back. Surprising. Thought it would have made it back. Alrighty. We're going to throw it slow hook now. Going way left. Because we're going to try to put this ball way left and have it travel. So from here, we'll get around it, tilt it. Lane isn't ready for that, but still, it wanted to come back, as you saw. It went all the way from first to all the way, well, first on the left, all the way across the lane and came back. But the lanes aren't beaten up as much yet. We are bowling on a house pattern. I believe it's 40 feet here. Honestly, guys, this ball here, the Global 900 ball I have, the Volatility, is a good ball to have in your arsenal, especially if you like a lot of higher numbers. Like, I believe that ball is 2.5 over 40. So it's designed to be very strong. And the cover stock in there is a good cover stock. And we've got the Storm, my Storm IQ is more of a ball I would use to come around the lane a bit better. NEX cover stock, I believe the numbers are 2.5 over 4, I think. It's another one of my favorite bowling balls in my bag. So that's all for today, guys. See you next week when we will go into more stuff on bowling. Have a good evening, guys.